Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 19 of Grace. That idea of reaching and then there being a little bit more in our bodies. So there's the simple reaching, which is that which is just around me right now. And then there's like a little bit more that we can go to. And that little bit more, I feel like, comes from our abdominal muscles, comes from our torso, and comes from the ability to maintain our center of gravity, or no, maintain our torso as we move from our center of gravity. So it's just this really interesting balancing torso center of gravity thing that I'm playing with. So we're going to do it in loads of different directions. So we're going to be doing arms in different directions, different things. So take your weights off if you're starting to feel a niggle in your arms, okay? Or make the movement smaller, slow the movement down, bend your elbow more. Really learn all these skills that we've been learning over the last year and a half, all that stuff. Apply them in real time. Apply them in like this moment. What's the healthiest version of this movement I can make? So come lie on the floor. Come. So you're lying on the floor, your knees are bent. Nice. So rock your knees from side to side. We'll just warm a bit into the spine before we get into our reaching things. So rocking your knees from side to side, just feel that through your body. That sense of belly, hips, spine. Nice. Squeeze your right knee in, hug it in, and stretch the left leg long. Nice. Settle into the spine. The left foot is floating above the floor. Squeeze your right knee in closer. Nice. Begin to sweep your left leg up and down. You can bend your knee if you wish, or you can keep it straight. So if you're bending your knee, you draw it up with your knee bent, so it travels. Or if you're sweeping your straight leg, then it travels up and down. So I'm bringing my leg up towards the left thigh as I do this, or left elbow as I do this. My left thigh is coming to my left elbow. So just feel that. Squeeze your right knee even closer towards you. Nice. Change legs. Bring the right foot to the floor. Squeeze your left knee in towards you. Really deepen into your belly. Nice. That invitation to drop. Nice. And then stretch the right leg long. Heel floats long and strong above the floor. And now you can swing your leg bent, which is where your thigh comes up to your elbow, and your knee bends and then you straighten out, or swing your leg straight. See what suits your body, you in this moment. Sweeping up and coming down. Sweeping up, coming down. One more time. Keep pulling your left knee towards you and coming down. Nice. Squeeze both knees deeply towards you and then stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze both knees down towards you and then stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. One more time. Both knees squeezing down and then legs up towards the ceiling. Nice. Bring both feet to the floor. Roll up along your spine. So lifting up through your hips. Just feel how that is. So we folded deeply into the front of our thighs. And now we're opening deeply through the front of our thighs. And just feeling it, deepening into it. Nice. So remember, mind your arms. If you have your weights on, then mind your arms. If you don't have your weights on, mind your arms. You're listening really deeply to what is wellness for you. So just bring your right arm out to the side. So this is just my right arm is reaching out to the side. And then there's a little bit, so my phone is a little bit further away. So reach that little bit further. So I lift up onto my torso on the right side and I'm reaching a little bit more. And then I come back. Nice. Do that again. Stretch your right arm out to the side and then go, oh, I need to go further. You go, oh, you do something more and then come back. Nice. Other side. Left hand out to the side. It's just resting on the floor. And then you go, oh, I got to go further. How would you go further? And then come back. Whatever the shape is of your further, bend your elbow. Nice. Left arm out to the side. It's resting on the floor. And then you go, something further, something more. And then coming back. Nice. So right hand is going to go to the left. So just let it touch the floor beside your left shoulder. So I'm going to go sideways. So my right hand touches the floor beside my left shoulder. So that's just where it geographically ends up. And now I'm going to go further. And then come back, touch the floor beside your shoulder. Feel the difference between making the shape of something and then creating the reach of something. And then come back. Nice. Left hand touches the floor beside your right shoulder. And then something more. Coming back, touch the floor. And something more. Nice. Come back. Nice. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling. Just reaches up. And then something more. And come back. Bend your elbow. Reach up towards the ceiling with your right hand. And then something more. Nice. Left hand reaches up. And then something more. Bend your elbow. Up. More. And coming down. Nice. You're going to reach your right hand towards your left knee. So in the beginning, we're just reaching. And then we go more. And then come back. Again, reach towards your knee with your right hand. I'm not doing anything extra. I'm just in the shape of it. And then I add that extra little bit of something that I have in my system. Left hand across the right knee, thigh, and then reach. And coming back. Left hand across, and then reach. And coming back. Nice, just pause on the floor. Let your shoulders settle. Nice. Roll over and come up into a seated position. So your feet are wide and you're on the floor. Nice. So take your right hand. And so remember, you can take your weights off at any stage. This will start changing what you're doing on your shoulders. Take your right hand and just reach your right hand out to the side. I'm not changing my center of gravity. And now change your center of gravity as you reach a little bit further. You're doing something extra through the body. Come back, bend your elbow. Take your weights off if you need to. Reach, no shape change, and then shape change. And come back. Nice. Left hand out to the side. And then reach. Come back. Left hand out to the side. And then reach. And come back. So how would you make that movement with the out and the reach in a really smooth motion? So arm out. And then just reach. Bend your elbow. Arm out. Reach. So I'm changing sides, but I'm making it really smooth. And I'm assuming from the beginning that I'm shifting my axis because I know that what I'm reaching for is bigger or further away. One more time. Reach. Back to center. So take your right hand and reach towards the left. Only be in the shape of it. So I haven't changed anything. My hand is just towards the left. And now go further. And bring your elbow back to your side. Nice. Make the shape of it. Arm is out. And then reach. And come back. So just do that a few times in the flow of it. Reach. So there's something extra in the torsion of me. I'm like squeezing in the deep of me. One more time. Nice. Other side. Right hand beside you. Just let your left hand travel across the front. And then you go a little bit further. Bring your elbow back. Arm out. And then a little bit further. Oh, there's so much less on this side for me. And now begin to flow. I'm just listening to, wow, that's amazing. How I can reach and really use my torso to go a little bit further. Nice. Drop your shoulders down, just roll your shoulders. We're going to go forward. So left hand beside you, reach your right hand towards your left foot. And then go a little bit further. This one isn't so obvious. So just go straight into flow. Reach. Reach. One more time. Reach. And coming back. Nice. Other side. So when I broke my leg, so I was teaching yoga all the way through. Left hand towards the right foot. And I was teaching yoga all the way through, but every morning I wanted to do a practice of my own. So I would sit like this, and I would have weights on my arms, and I would have little kettlebells and little things. And I just spent the 5 weeks like working out where my center of gravity was and how I moved and all this stuff with, so I was moving really beautifully, but just not using my leg. So just reach again, left hand towards the right, and come back to center. Hands on your thighs, roll into your belly. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Take your weights off, or you can leave them on if you want to, actually. See. If your arms are feeling super duper, no niggles, no nothing, leave them on. If you're feeling a little bit like, there's a lot going on, then take them off, okay? Come up to stand and bring your feet wide. Cool. Bring your right elbow to your right knee and just touch the floor in front of your right foot. And then bend your left elbow, 2 elbows on your knees. Touch the floor in front of your left foot. And always when I do this, my feet begin to change the directions that they're pointing in because my knees tell me that they want to do something slightly different than straightforward. So just feel that. What direction are your knees telling you that they want your feet to be in? I had this wonderful conversation with somebody yesterday, and it's like, something's going on with my knee. I think it's my foot. And then it was like, do you think they're connected? It's very funny. So your feet and your knees are really connected. Nice. So travel over towards the right. So you're resting on your right elbow. Your left hand is down. Bend your elbow in beside you. And then slowly begin to reach your right hand straight out towards the right. And then bend your elbow in. And then reach it out. And then bend it in. One more time. And reach it out. Pause. Reaching from your baby toes through the waist into the arm, all the way through everything. Nice. Bend your elbow. Come back to center. Both elbows, both knees. Nice. Other side. Bring your right hand to the floor in front of your left foot. Bend your elbow. And then reach your hand out and long towards the left. Draw your elbow in. You can look at the way your hand is going if you wish. And I'm trying to find that extra. So I reach my hand and then I go, whew, that little bit of extra, that more feeling. When I do it, I connect into my belly and down into my leg. So just find your more and pause there. Nice, come back. Both elbows, both knees. Bring your right elbow to your right knee and draw the left elbow back and turn your chest forward towards the front. And then bring your elbow up and then reach your arm up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbow, turn towards the floor, bring your hand down. So I'm really minding my shoulders as I do this. Elbow bends, turn my torso, reach my hand, bend my elbow, turn towards the floor, touch the floor. Last time, bend your elbow, turn your torso, reach your arm up, and then find that more. So the more for me is suddenly my feet become more engaged and I'm reaching through my fingers and I've engaged my rib cage to reach up as well. That extra something. Nice, bend your elbow. Turn down towards the floor, change legs. Rest on your left thigh with your left elbow. Bring your hand to the floor and then pull your elbow back and turn your chest forward. Fingers to the front of your shoulder. Slowly, listening to your shoulder, reach your arm up. Bend your elbow. Turn your torso. Touch the floor. Touch your shoulder. Turn your torso. Reaching up. Fingers to your shoulder. Turn your torso. Coming down. Nice. Last time. Fingers to your shoulder. Turn your torso, reaching up, and then find the more in this. Really lengthening, connecting. Nice. Bend your elbow. Turn towards the floor. Both hands to the floor in front of your feet. So turn your toes. For me now, I want to turn my toes forward. Bend your knees. Straighten your legs. Bend your knee. Straighten your legs. Nice. Whoa, we're going to do water whooshing again, just because I love it. Elbow to your knee and whoosh. And go lower if you can with your belly and your hips. Maybe your arms aren't reaching anymore. Maybe they are. Maybe you're shooting your arm out straight from your shoulder, a bit like a punch, I suppose, or something. So you're kind of just reaching, extending, more so than sweeping up. Sometimes the sweeping up can catch your deltoid in a different way. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Walk your feet closer and drop your knees down. Come down into a child's pose. Resting in. Settling in, dropping down. Nice. Come forward into your cat pose. And just do a shoulder shrug. Just listen. How are your shoulders? Did you listen? Did you tend to the sensations you were feeling? Did you adjust around what you were feeling? Draw big circles. Excuse me. Draw big circles with your shoulder. Circling, really connecting deeply. And then draw the circle in the other direction. Nice. Push back into your downward dog, lengthening back, and just feel the length of your legs, bending your knees, straightening, bending your knees, and straightening. Nice. Both feet to the floor. Take your weights off for this one, because we're going to have loads of other stuff going on. Okay, so this is the boat again. For those of you who need a pillow underneath your bum for the boat, go get your pillow. So bend your knees and have your feet on the floor. So you can leave your feet on the floor the whole time, or you can float your feet a little bit off the floor. Or you can bring your feet so they're parallel to the floor, or you can straighten your legs up so they're kind of up and out. Find which one suits you. Okay, so I'm going to do the ones where my feet are straight out in front of me. Bring both palms together and reach your arms forward. So either your feet are on the floor, in the air. Cool. From here, bring both hands over towards the right. See if your fingertips can come to the floor. Bring both hands over towards the left. Fingertips to the floor. Bend your elbows, both arms up, gliding up. Bend your elbows, both arms to the outside of the right knee. Just push your left forearm into your knee. Both arms to the outside of the left knee. Back to center. Okay, touch the floor. Touch the floor. Bend your elbows, reaching up. Outside of one knee, outside of the other knee. Bring your feet to the floor, pause. Sitting up tall. Last one. Lean back. Decide where you want your legs. Bring your fingers to the floor. Bring your fingers to the floor. Bend your elbows, reach your arms up. Hands to the outside of your right knee. Arms to the outside of your left knee. Lengthen wherever you are, rise up through the torso. Nice. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor, drop your knees wide, drop your head down towards your toes. And breathe into your belly. Super job. So come lie on your back, bend your knees, lie on your back, rock your knees from side to side if you wish, or sit there rounded forward over your legs. Take a few moments, take a bit of time lying on the floor. Nice. I'll see you all tomorrow, and have a great day. Enjoy. That idea of there's what we can do easily, and then there's something more, and then there's beyond our ability. So sometimes we have to, there's the more that's happening, but you can't do more all the time, but you can do more sometimes. And sometimes you have to know when you stop, and sometimes you have to know when you need to take things easy. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Ciao.